So I've been checking out the 4K dash cam from FitMax and it has been working really great. So let's get right into the box. Inside you'll find the user manual and the main F3 camera unit. Now this is a 3-channel dash cam, which means you can record the front, rear, and interior of your vehicle all at the same time. A nice surprise is that it comes with a 64GB memory card, which is a big plus because a lot of cameras don't. It also has a 3-inch IPS screen, which makes it really easy to review the footage right on the device.
Here is the rear camera that you can connect anywhere you like in the back of the car or truck.
A handy clip tool to help you hide the wires. You'll also get a really long wire for that rear camera, as well as that power cable. I was able to pretty much fish the wire up here and across the top, and I have the power cord coming down where it's going to sit right underneath the mirror there. So not too bad, just kind of got to work it. I do have this spot here only because I just don't really want to get any further down or perhaps damage anything. So I'm good with that, not a big deal. So that should be fine. I really would love to see these cables, flat cables instead of the round ones. Would make it a little bit easier to fish it, but whatever, it is what it is. So there is a secondary cable that's going to run to the camera that is the rear camera. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not, only because it is just another cable. So I may have to run it either down this way in line and then all the way to the back, or run it on the other side of the truck. I don't know yet, but with this camera here, not only do I have the forward facing, but then I do have the rear facing here. So I could pick stuff up behind me most likely. I don't know if I need that other one, but you'll see here it does have that 3M tape. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mount it right there underneath where that grid is. So that should be good. And then that way it's out of the way, because essentially it's behind the mirror. So it's not gonna block my vision at all. And it should be pretty good. I kind of wish they would include a suction cup. They don't, not a big deal, but it's going to be more of a permanent hold to that, so that's totally fine. That's why I don't want to put it on that grid that's on the window. In case I remove it, I don't want anything to come off with it. But we do have both cameras. We have the screen right there on the back. You'll see the power up top as well as that other connector. Now I did go ahead and get a micro SD card, which will be perfect for this because it has the continuous loop recording, so you can stop it if you need it. And then underneath you do have all those options that you can control, or you can connect with the app. So I'm gonna go ahead, put this up, and we're gonna get that going, get it charging, and see how it performs. So the front camera actually records in 4K HD. Now, if you wanna use the front, the rear, and the back seat facing camera, what will happen is we'll record all 3 streams, but you'll get a 2K out of the front and 1080p on the 2 other rear cameras. And having a feature like that is really good for someone like a rideshare driver, because you have additionally all the angles and it will look good during the day and at night. So another really cool feature is that G sensor that is built in. So if there's a really big shake or movement, if you're in an accident, it's going to detect that and it's going to lock that clip. Now, while it comes with a 64GB micro SD card, it actually can support up to a 256GB micro SD card, which can actually provide you up to 16 hours of recorded footage. It also has a parking mode that automatically starts recording and locks the video when the car is impacted. For the 24/7 parking mode, you will need to purchase a hardware kit separately, but that will save you if you're in a parking lot, the car's off, and someone taps into the car, it will automatically turn on and start recording pretty much everything from all those different camera angles to pick up what happened. The built-in GPS module actually will record your speeds, your driving route, your altitudes. Pretty much all that information is saved right there that you can download, look at it on the screen, or actually download in the video file itself through the app. Now, the great thing about this is the GPS data and all that information is actually stored locally on that SD card, so it's not being uploaded to the cloud at all. So all your information and your driving history is completely safe unless you download it and upload it somewhere. So as you see, the setup was pretty easy and straightforward, working with the camera itself and then just installing that micro SD card to get the loop recording going at 4K. It works really good at night and during the day. And pretty much with that 4K setting, I would not go any less than that if you want to read license plates, but it does a pretty good job picking that up. Now, with this setup here where I placed it, it is blocked a little bit by the rear mirror. However, I can see back into the car and a little bit behind me with these two cameras. So if you're driving for one of those apps, it may be good to have something like that. Now, it also comes with an additional camera that you can plug in, run the wire to the back of the car or back window so you can monitor all of those. And that would work really well because you would be able to see what's behind you.
The mobile app is also easy to set up and use. You can stream video from the dash cam to the app or connect to the camera to view and download files quickly, to save an event, view GPS data, and update settings.
The one thing that I will mention, and I actually mentioned it to the manufacturer, is this thing runs really, really hot. Now, I've had some other units, they do get warm, obviously, with the constant recording, but this is like really hot. The first time I ran it, I thought maybe it's because it's in the sunlight, driving around. Well, I did it also at night, was driving, and it still gets really hot. And if I touch it right now, I mean, it's not going to burn me, but it is a really hot device. That's my only concern with that. Not that it seems like it's been a problem or that the unit has like stalled or tried to restart anything because of that temperature, but just something to keep in mind. And I would hope the manufacturer looks at that, how to keep it a little bit cooler with everything going on. But you do have the video, you do have the constant recording, so there is a lot of stress on, I guess, the components and the chips that are in there. Despite that, everything else has run really well and really easy to set up. Great video. And if you're looking to mount one of these dash cams in your car or truck just to keep yourself safe, as well as be able to play back in the event something happens, then this dash cam has been working really well for me, and I think it could work really well for you too.